Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 10 Soviet light cruiser, the Alexander Nevsky. I was asked to play this ship and it just didn't work out very well. So I decided to change the build. I built her like a lighthouse. I don't recommend this build, but what I did is I didn't take any of the concealment improvements and simply just went for firepower. As a result, my concealment is 18.2 kilometers, but that's okay because I have 22 kilometers of range, so finally I don't have to be worried about the fact that everybody else shoots me from further than 20 kilometers away. I'm not sure what happened, but it feels like the game has gone much further range than it used to be. Maybe it's the large amount of aircraft carriers that's around now. Maybe it's the fact that battleships all seem to be extremely defensive all the time. I don't know, but everything seems to just be playing at extreme ranges from my experience recently. And I mean, a lighthouse build kinda fits a game like that. I don't think it's the most fun, and I don't really think that on a light cruiser, especially a radar cruiser, that this is the best build, because you don't really get to take advantage of your radar when you're 20 kilometers from the closest enemy. But somehow it wasn't the worst thing in this match. But again, I don't really recommend this build. Also, I don't know why, but that Smolensk is showing a little more sight than she, I think, should be. She's almost in range of being radared, but not quite. And unfortunately, I am being shelled at by what I think is a battleship, so it's time to get further away. Wow, we're not actually gonna take out the Smolensk, are we? Yeah, we aren't. Well, that is unfortunate. But as a light cruiser, we definitely don't want to take too much damage. With a CV being around, we can't easily turn around either, because, well, CV just means that I'm spotted from absolutely everywhere. Anyway, looking at the map though, the only battleship over here is the Jean Bart, and the only cruiser would be the Smolensk, right? So we might as well push, because we do have a Thunderer coming with me on the side. There is a submarine that's going to do nothing, I think. So pushing here is actually a decent idea. We probably are going to lose the C-cap, and we should take the A-cap for sure. Because they only have two ships over here. Maybe even the Jean Bart seems to be leaving, so it's only really one ship. Oh, now we are within range to radar the Smolensk. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna use Aerroon just in case. Because, I mean, they haven't lost a single ship and they have to be somewhere, especially the second destroyer and submarine. Oh, there she is. Hello, Yamagiri. Swapping the HE, and just going to find out what a light cruiser means. Although first we have to make sure we take out the Smolensk, because she can actually shoot back, or at least deal significant damage when shooting back. And now we go after the Yamagiri. Oh, lots and lots of torpedoes coming. But since we do have Hydra up, I think we're gonna be alright. And even though our radar is going to run out, we're gonna spot the Yamagiri with Hydro. Hello! And I think that's goodbye too. Oh, another set of torpedoes, but these are easily avoided. Ooh, submarine launched torpedoes. Interesting. But I don't think they're gonna make it. Yep. Hello, torpedoes. Now we're in the cap. Wonder where the submarine is. I could try to chase her, but I don't think it makes any sense to do so. Submarines are fast. Oh, a battleship. Yeah, I definitely have to point my bow towards her. Submarines are... they're not faster than surface ships, at least usually. The problem is that the speed difference is not that big, so actually catching up with a submarine will take forever. Oh, and there's the CV as well, Jesus. I just fought a light cruiser, a destroyer, a battleship, a submarine, and an aircraft carrier all at once. All we're missing is a heavy cruiser at this point, but I don't think they have any left. Oh, no, actually they do, on the other side of the map. Oh, and there's the CV herself as well. Hello, United States. She is showing some signs, so perhaps AP can do work. Now, I'm pretty sure Nevsky has decent AA, so I'm not entirely certain how good of an idea it is to just attack an Alexander Nevsky with a CV like this. Okay, I wonder what that Jambar is doing. I guess she's actually just dying, right? She's fighting two battleships for certain. Can we take another shot on the United States from here? Well, the CV definitely can't attack us in an easy manner anymore. Because, well, there's an island in the direction she's coming from. And she would have to fly through my anti-air and the anti-air of the Edgar to actually be able to strike me from the other side. So I don't think the CV is going to do much unless she tries to hit me during the turn. Which is actually quite foolish, because if I really wanted, all I would have to do is just keep sailing forwards. Which I guess I am actually doing. Oh, I guess I can just outrun the torpedoes as well. Well, yeah, that was a foolish drop. Oh, maybe we can launch over these islands. The United States is quite far away. Just coming back with dive bombers. Are they dive bombers? I don't actually know. I have never played the United States, so I don't actually know. Well, they are things that drop bombs, and hopefully they don't deal enough damage to sink me. And I would be quite surprised if they did deal enough damage for that. Okay, where's the bomb drop? Wait, did she just fly over me, or did she just miss everything? What? Okay. I mean, okay. I think she just flew over me without dropping. Well, she doesn't get a second chance though. Next up is the Montana. Maybe we'll get to fight the Annapolis after all. Probably not though. Because our Bourgogne is pushing her. And the Shikishima is following up. And even the Thunderer is getting into the fight with the Yamato. Well, they seem to be quite annoyed in chat. Although I suppose I can understand. That's an almost full HP Grossukofes, that's a full HP Montana. I mean, that means that all the cruisers and destroyers were tanking all the shots, right? Yep, Annapolis and Yamato are both already gone. So it's just those two battleships left. I might only have 24,000 HP, but actually I don't expect to die in this match anymore. I mean, as a light cruiser, you're quite slippery and pretty narrow. It's not the easiest thing to put a shell down a light cruiser like this. Although, I guess the Montana is gonna try, and I'm gonna turn in every time she does that. Hello, 0 damage. I'm gonna swap to AP. The angles seem to be getting... Never mind, I take that back. I thought the angles were getting better, but they aren't. Because for some reason the Montana is angling against me. I don't know why. Montana, what are you doing? You have battleships on your other side. You have an Alaska there, and you angle against the Nevsky? Are you crazy? Well, now she isn't angling against me, so we can use AP. I mean, it's actually quite smart, because otherwise this would happen. And that's game. We didn't get to farm the Grossakofest, unfortunately, but that's okay. See, Lighthouse build works. It's terrible, but somehow it worked. And if it works, it's still terrible though. So you probably shouldn't play this build. But 2,662 base XP with 140k damage. I mean, it's a pretty good game, but I definitely don't recommend the Lighthouse build, because even with all of that, I had 1.7 million potential damage taken. That's basically numbers that battleships get. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.